Hi, I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on meme decks so you don't have to. And today we are in for Simic Stonk Value Town, so let's go check out the deck. See you in a second. Alright, here is the commander. I don't know if I should even pretend like I could try to pronounce this. Was that close? Oyaminartok, Polar Werebear. Whew. That hurt to try to pronounce. Hopefully y'all aren't just listening and you have a visual reference. So this commander is pretty batty bonkers, and I think a pretty fun like Alchemy commander to play with because the weird draft ability here. So what happens is when Werebear has hexproof, if it hasn't dealt damage yet, and then whenever it deals combat damage, you make a food token. And then if you sacrifice a food token, you draft a card from, I'm not even going to pretend to say this name again. When you do, add 3 floating mana that is blue, and spend this mana only to cast blue creatures. So this commander is pretty batty bonkers, and that's because when you have the food, you can grab these sea creatures that are, some of them are pretty stompy big ones, especially the ones that let you mutate. And since you have a few options to select from for like mutate effects, I tried to put like a sub mutate theme into this deck so that you just get all the stonks. So let's get into a little bit of what the synergies we're looking for in this deck. So what you want to do is have the ability to make like food tokens a little consistently, just because your bear is not necessarily going to be making a lot, especially if it's attacking, and it loses hexproof if you attack. So you may not even want to attack because it might be a target for removal. So it's a little risky, just, you know, depending on your commander, just to make those food tokens. So this almost feels probably like Eldraine Ikoria standard again, but we have stuff like Gilded Goose because it makes food tokens when it enters the battlefield. We have Witch's Oven because when you sacrifice stuff, you can create a food token. And then Trail of Crumbs, where again, you're making a food token when it enters the battlefield, but also whenever you sacrifice a food token, you can pay 1 mana, look at the top 2 cards of your library, you can reveal a permanent from on them and put them into your hand. So a little bit help with like card selection there, what you want off the top of your library. This one's really interesting because I felt like it could either be like a win con by making that 7/7 food or a giant creature, or it makes 3 food tokens. And those 3 food tokens are going to be pretty clutch if you have your commander out, because you're just going to be taking all the value from that. And I think the most important card for this deck to really work is Tireless Provisioner, because again, you're making those food tokens or you're choosing to ramp. But I think one of the bigger things you want to do with this card is to choose the food option, so you're having at least a few food tokens ready to go for your commander if Tireless Provisioner is removed. And you have, of course, Fierce Witch Stalker, which has trample, and it makes a food token when it enters the battlefield. So some things that we put in here are like kind of some disruptor pieces, because I think this deck needs a little bit of time to kind of build up the board state. So I always feel like Mill can be a pretty good disruption. And people are probably going to use like their removal piece on Rune Crab just because it's so tilting that they're probably going to want to kill this, and then maybe it keeps one of your other important pieces that you play later protected because they wasted their removal on Rune Crab. And then of course, like I said, we want to have like a sub mutate theme in here as well, because we are going to potentially be drafting cards with mutate and some pretty powerful cards with mutate. So I have things in here like Gem Razor and Auspicious Sterix that are going to be really clutch. Bowstone Recluse is also a really good card in this deck, but our main win con as well, or at least one of our other ones that we can try to have, is the old Scute Swarm technique where you mutate like, you know, a creature on top of Scute Swarm, and then you start playing lands, and then those lands make tokens of whatever the creature, you know, was mutated on top of Scute Swarm. So you could turn like your 1/1 Scute Swarm copies into actual like, you know, 6/6 Auspicious Sterix copies, and then if you mutate on any of those tokens, you're just getting all the stonks. It's pretty fun. One of my favorite ways to win a game. But yeah, so I hope that makes sense. And this deck, I don't know, it's pretty fun, but it can be a little hard to set up. So I'm excited to show you how it plays. So I guess I'll see you out there. Alright. Apparently this bear is ferocious. Keep getting queued with Corvold. Ooh, that's cool though. It's like a little minotaur. Is that from New Capenna? Alright. Guess we'll drop Witch's Evan. Yes, Miss Kerrigan? What are you crying about? Okay, we hit their main sack outlet, I think. Solve. Okay. Hopefully we hit another land drop or turn 3 play. Miss Kerrigan. What are you yelling at me about? Where are you? Like, she wants on my lap, yells at me, and then the moment I go to grab her and put her into my lap, she runs away. Cats. Cats, I tell you. Oh my goodness, kitty. Where are you? Attack. Alright. So, thank you for that. I don't know what she wants. Maybe on the other desk. Anyways, sorry. Okay. Resolve. Oh. I'm thinking, do we want to ramp or do we want Peace Whisperer down? We might want to ramp. We'll grab the forest. And we'll just bonk. A little off the top. Nice. Getting at least like sack fodder, sack outlet stuff. Sometimes that one little thing that you mill is actually pretty helpful. We're not going to block because we don't want them to do their thing and we don't really care about what do they do. Draft from the Firstbound Witches. Okay. Let's put down you. And then we'll put down you. Draw a card. Ooh. Oh, that's a good card. And then can't be blocked this turn if you pay 1. I don't think they're gonna block with Prosperous. Yeah, so we'll get them for the damage there. Sweet. Okay. This will be interesting. Okay. We'll just sacrifice our cute little... Oh. Resolve. We'll sacrifice our cute little hungry gingerbread person. Okay. They were just little hungry guys. I was hoping to sacrifice this for food, but I'd rather part ways with it if Demon Disciples drop in. You know? Gingerbread! Let's get our Commanda down. Alright. And let's draft. What are we gonna get? Let's get this one. Do we want to put this on here? I don't know if that's the smartest play. We'll go over. And then we'll just return prosperous. Again, that's probably not the best play to make. Maybe I could have returned something else. I don't know. But I wanted to make Merfolk a little bit stronger so we could start getting bigger damage in, you know? And we could probably put Tosca down. Okay. Okay. Miss Kerrigan, are you trying to come over now? You ran away. You went on the other desk. Now you have returned. Okay. So, this is what I'm thinking. We get Toski down. Oh my goodness, Kitty. Where are you going? Cat. Cat, where? No, this is expensive, Mike. Please be respectful. Okay. Jeez. Ooh, we could do the Skeet Swarm. Mutate Pouncing Shark over Skeet Swarm kind of shenanigans. Are they just gonna take all of that? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Woo, going down to 1. Alright. We'll put you down. Drop you. Make a food. And then let's eat a food. Let's view the browser. Okay. Let's do this one. And then I guess we could put a pouncing shark down on you. Oh, I was gonna return Gilded Goose to make another food token. GG's. Oh boy, Slippers is gonna be tough. You get a Skeet Swarm soon. This just feels too slow. We don't have the right mana type. We don't have any green here. This does feel like a butt kicking in the making, doesn't it? Okay, we'll keep this. Ooh. Key to the archive sometimes feels a bit slow, so I'm just gonna put that down to the bin. And then Penrith, maybe we save for the sliver. Ooh, sweet, we got Sullivan, so we can at least hit our 3rd land drop, and then maybe save a counter spell. We may also want to put down Tireless Provisioner so we could build our board state a bit more. But what I'm worried about here is if we oh, okay, sweet. So we did hit a land drop. So I was worried that like maybe if we play Tireless Provisioner, we weren't gonna hit like, you know, any lands to get those triggers before it's removed. The next question here too is like, do we want to use it to make more treasure so we could make sure we have ramp, or do we want to make food tokens for the commander? We might want to make food tokens. I think we have a little bit more time. Let's make a food. And then we'll put down Toski. Oh, maybe I should have actually made a treasure token there so that we could have another green source and play the commander. I hear that's nice. Okay. What does this do again? Okay. Hopefully they don't get anything good. Let's turn Kenrith into an elk, because we'll have enough when we target it to pay 2. Okay. We'll make a treasure this time. And yes, we can afford the 2 here. Resolve. Okay. Earth is now a little elf. It has returned to nature. We'll put Witch's Oven down. And then we have to attack. I think we're gonna just do that, and then it'll bounce. Okay. The thing about slivers, though, is like even if we shut down this cascade effect, like they still stack on each other pretty effectively. Okay. But boy, I'm really nervous about this fight overall. It's gonna be intense. Maybe we shut down their synergy a bit just by turning the first sliver into an elk, though. Definitely want to get the commander down next, because then we could use the food token. Okay, they're thinking here. Okay. Alright. Cultivate would be a fun greedy play to make, right? We'll put this down first, though. Okay. So let's eat a food. See if we can get anything to mutate. No mutate things. But... grab that. And then let's cast Cultivate. We'll put a... we want a forest. And a forest. Put that into play. Make a food token. And Toski has to attack. Doesn't matter. We'll just say attack here. And we'll do that. Okay. Resolve. Maybe that was bad to not leave mana open for didn't say please. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna drop the snow. We'll make a food. We'll use the commander's ability. Sacrifice a food. We'll drop this because that's pretty dope. We'll put you down. We have to attack here. Okay. And we'll leave mana up for a counter spell. Because we don't want them to get the sliver back, so I don't know if we want to necessarily attack with anything quite yet. We'll counter like anything that gets all their stuff like flying and whatnot. Okay, dropping that. We'll make a food and then sacrifice something here. Hoping for a mutate thing. No mutates. We'll grab this guy, I guess. And we'll put this down. And then I think we just kind of like stay put still. We got some pretty big stuff. Okay. Because yeah, the reason why I'm not attacking is because that first sliver being under Kenrith's transformation is a huge shutdown for them. So I think we just want to make sure we keep that out of our radar. And then what we're also hoping for here is to get some sort of mutate thing that'll let me put, I don't know, like flying on something. We'll do this. Let's put this down. And then will we still have counter magic mana? I think so if we mutate. Sorry, I'm looking at how much mana we'll have. We'll only have 2 mana open, so maybe we don't want to do that. Do we have any creatures in here? No. Okay. Husky has to attack, so we'll do that. Need some sort of like flying here. Or we just slowly build up the board state with like so many sea monsters, it doesn't matter if they get their commander back. We're gonna counter the Chrome as well because I see that as being like a good win con for them, and then we can use Ballot Guide Recovery to get back the counter spell. Okay. So we're losing stuff here. We'll sacrifice this. What are we gonna get? We'll get you. Let's do Bouncing Shark onto here. Over. It has to be an opponent's creature. I submit 0. I thought I could bounce back my creature. That might have been a mistake. Oops. My bad. That was definitely my bad. I messed up on that one. Take action. I guess I should have sacrificed something too. That was a few misplays. I thought I didn't read that. I thought I could bounce. It has to be an opponent's creatures. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we're going to use you. Oh, dear Neptune. What? Okay. I deserve to lose at this point. That was garbage. That was garbage me. Okay. We'll do that one. We'll discard you. Then we'll attack. can't believe I did that. I was trying to get back my counter spell. Just out here playing like a real dum-dum, don't mind me. At least we have an extra turn spell. Okay. So I think what we want to do here is TM Warp. And then drop you here. We'll go over. That'll put this back. Submit. Decline. Okay, why couldn't I decline that before? So strange. Okay. Next we're gonna attack. Let me draw a card. We'll put down you. Make a food token. Drop this. We'll sacrifice it with that. Rather turn. Drop you. Oh, okay. GG's. Well, despite my misplays, I still pulled out of the win. Alright. Just realized too, I forgot to move my camera. Oh well. It's not super great, but I do like having so much mana and ramp and stuff ready. And the commander that we're going against seems a bit slower, or we might be able to afford that. Put you down, and then too, if they play their commander, we can always use prize fight to punch it, make a treasure, and just keep gaining that momentum. So shields down for them. So yeah, we'll just drop this. We'll fight. Oh wait, that was dumb. Oh well, I meant to do that, I swear. I'm just trying to ramp, guys. I didn't think about that was only 3 toughness. Yeah, that's what I was doing the whole time. I was totally swear. I was on a intentional play. I might have been playing too many games back to back at this point. I might need to take a break and drink some more coffee. Okay. I'm gonna make their Thopter big. I really like the idea of just dying to like a Voltron Thopter. That's kind of funny. Let's make 3 foods. So our bear. Yeah, we'll want to auto pay. Ooh, yep, we're gonna do that. We can't use that floating manaz right now, but I think that's gonna be pretty helpful. Wait, and two, like, we'll still be able to cast this if we eat a food as well. Okay. So let's do Kenrith here. Let's draw a card. now they're not going to make their Thopter army anymore. We will see how much mana is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Create 3 floating. We'll still be able to cast that. So yeah, let's eat this. We'll grab you. 3 floating. We will mutate on top of you. I love mutate so much. We'll go over. We'll tap down you. And then let's just attack here. I might have shut down their strategy a little bit here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And enter. Because the thing is, like, I don't think we'll have a way to get that Kenrith transformation off. Okay. So we're going to sack this food token because we're going to lose it. We'll get you and resolve to the hand. So it'll be cheaper. And then we'll curse Psy again. Okay. So yeah, ooh, that's nice too. So first we'll start with this. Draw a card. We'll put this down. I think we want to put this down next. Take action. We'll put down a blue source. And then let's put this down. And we'll be fine. What are we going to discard? I think we're okay discarding that. And then we'll do a really fun thing if we have enough mana for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what I would like to do is put Skewed Swarm down and then mutate this on top of Skewed Swarm. But I think we have just enough mana to do that. But we're now on a clock here as well. All that equipment. Yeah, that bounce really hurt us. Okay, so we're gonna put this down. Oh shoot, I'm an idiot. I should have saved that land. Oh well, can't take it back now. Over the top here. We'll tap you. I played that out of order, so I'm an idiot. Oh gosh, I'm about to mess up on so many levels. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't block. Why didn't they block? Because they're being nice, or they feel like they already won. I don't know. Definitely need to get Mirth down to just slow like that hit from all the equipment and whatnot, because they're going to move it over. Yeah. I don't know, they might have us now. Might actually have needed to save that fight spell instead of waste it on something stupid. Actually could have. I think I could have actually won this if I had not been a dum-dum. Because if I hadn't wasted that prize fight thing, then I could be fighting at least one of these little Thopters. Do that. And then drop this. take reach. So let's say we do the +3/+3. We only attack with that. That's not going to be enough. I think we want to draw cards. Okay. We'll do this and we'll fight. Actually, let's wait. Okay. We'll wait. We'll wait for them to attack us and then we'll declare blocks. Can't do anything. Do we want to do that because then they can block with the commander, get their commander back, make a million other Thopters. I don't think we want to attack yet. We're going to hold back. Do the Junkwinder versus Shark and Soul Guide Lantern. So if Key the Archive could get us a board wipe, Auspicious Sterix could just be absolutely an animal because what we do is we can mutate on top of that and then get a ton of permanents. And this has reach too. So this will be sweet. So that actually might save us because that has reach and we could start blocking these Thopters in the air. We're going to wait for them to attack and then have this fight. And then we'll have a Mirith block one of the other Thopters. And then they're kind of stuck. So we're going to do this. We'll have you fight you. And then we'll block here. And then I think, yeah, we'll be okay. So we're going to mutate under here. Under. So it should have reach as well. We will tap down both of them so they can't attack us in the air. We're going to drop this. And then I think we want to mutate under here. Under. Tap that down. Tap that down again and that down again. Oof. Okay. And then these all have, that has reach. Okay, so we have at least one flying block. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. I think we're doing better now. We'll drop this just so we have no more maximum hand size. Okay. Slight misplays again. Ooh, GG's. I need to sip on some more coffee. Okay, that was pretty fun. I usually don't like playing Simic decks, but that was pretty fun. Definitely MVP is going to go to Scute Swarm just because of the move where we mutated Archipelago, however you say this, on top of Scute Swarm and then just started tapping everything down. That was pretty insane. And two, we'll maybe have Auspicious Sterix part of that MVP play just because, again, with all the mutate shenanigans we were doing, wow, that was a lot of fun. So anyways, let me know like what some ideas you've had too for this commander. I'm really curious. It was a little hard because I feel like Simic struggles with Historic Brawl sometimes just because Historic Brawl feels like it's like primarily removal tribal and there's not a lot of good board wipes for these like color combinations, so you kind of have to depend on either counter spells or target removal through fight spells. So this was a little bit of a tricky balance for me, but I think it got there. It just might have a harder time keeping up with stuff like Goshentai or that new Dragon Commander. So yeah, I don't know. It's still a fun deck to play and the randomness just adds like a lot of really interesting effects. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.